With Quickie, is there one story that comes to mind of just like this will always be front of mind? Because I remember he always used to make those like chili dips on Twitter, like when Twitter first came out.
Yeah, I heard you. I was just flipping through and I heard you comment. The story for me will always, well, when he Kim Dillabaugh, who's now in Philly, was the goalie coach, was our development guy, and Quickie got called up and slept in, and Dean sent him right back to the minors. So that was just a, kind of a wake up call. But the story for me was when I was going back and forth, I was staying by the practice rink, and Terry Murray was the coach at the time, and I would drive to the game with him so that we could that he could go into the express lane. So he'd pick me up at the hotel. We'd take off, and this was when we first, early on in Quickie's career, and I think we just called him up, and he didn't have a great night, and we're driving back after the game, and he says, what are your thoughts on me coming back with Quickie? How does he kind of bounce back? I said, with his history in the minors and stuff, he bounces back pretty good. Things don't really bother him too much. And as we're pulling into the parking lot, because he's just been called up, he's at the hotel too, and in the middle of the headlights flash on him, and there's him and his girlfriend, ends up being his wife, Jackie, sucking face in the parking lot. And he's like, I guess he's okay. So that's still to me one of the defining moments for me. And sure enough, he comes back the next night and has a great game. But I just laugh. We pull up and Terry's headlights hit the two of them in the parking lot. And my gosh.
Just coincidentally, it happened to be the right car, right?
Yeah, just laughed.
That's awesome. And she's basically his day one. They've been together forever, right?
Yeah. She's awesome. Yeah, she's a great mom, and she's a firecracker. She's a firecracker, but just an awesome person and great mother.
Is there anything Quickie loves doing outside of hockey that people wouldn't expect, outside of making Tostitos dips?
You know what? He's pretty stays close to home, but they big in when he ended up building the house in LA, he did the rec room and got the big TVs for the video games.
We do a hockey podcast called Sling the Biscuit every single Sunday. The clips, the bite-sized chunks are right here. Only the hits, the full-length show, which you don't want to miss, is right here. That's Dave. I'm Travis. We'll see you soon.